It's almost time for another limb-laden trip back to the Ishimura, and we couldn't be more excited to dive headfirst into all the horror the Dead Space Remake has to offer, including, of course, its list of terrifyingly tricky trophies. So load up your plasma cutter and ready up your rig, because we've got everything you need to guide you through Dead Space Remake's trophy list to make sure you survive your visit to the Ishimura. Before we dive in, keep in mind some of these trophies have mild spoilers for mission content and collectibles, including some hints as to what side missions have been added to the game, so if you're going into the dark blind, consider this your spoiler warning. The Dead Space Remake has 48 trophies in total, 36 bronze, 9 silver, 2 gold, and that all-important platinum. But to get it, you're gonna have to go through hell and back. A lot of them are similar to the original back on the PS3, including that deadly, impossible difficulty one. But there's some standout new additions too. So, what's on Isaac's mission log for the remake? First up, for the Platinum Concordance Officer trophy, you just need to collect all trophies. Should be simple enough, right? You get the Welcome Aboard trophy for completing Chapter 1 on any difficulty setting, the Lab Rat trophy for beating Chapter 2 on any difficulty, the All Systems Go trophy for completing Chapter 3, Cannon Fodder will pop for beating Chapter 4, the True Believer trophy for Chapter 5, Greenhouse Effect pops on completing Chapter 6 on any difficulty setting, the SOS trophy for completing Chapter 7, Strange Transmissions for beating Chapter 8, the Wreckage trophy for finishing Chapter 9, Keeper of the Faith will pop when you beat Chapter 10, the Betrayed trophy for completing Chapter 11, and the Exodus trophy for finishing Chapter 12. The Set a Benchmark trophy is for beating the game on medium difficulty or above, and the first of 2 gold trophies, Untouchable, pops if you manage to somehow finish the game in Impossible mode. And Trusted Contractor is for beating New Game Plus on any difficulty mode. Good to know that'll be included from the start. The Full Arsenal trophy pops when you own every weapon in the game. Built to Order is for installing every weapon upgrade. You get the Auto Fire trophy when you kill 30 enemies with the Pulse Rifle. Live with the Hot Ones will fire off when you kill 30 enemies with the Flamethrower. The A Cut Above trophy has you kill 30 enemies with the Ripper. The Pusher trophy asks that you kill 30 enemies with the Force Gun. The Eviscerator trophy is for killing 30 enemies with the Line Gun. The Full Contact trophy is for killing 30 enemies with the Contact Beam. And the One Gun trophy is for beating the game using only the Plasma Cutter. The Pack Rat trophy wants you to place 25 items in storage. The Storyteller trophy will pop when Isaac collects 75 logs, and the Legend Teller trophy is for collecting 150 logs. For the Merchant trophy, you need to collect all schematics. The Marksman trophy will trigger when you dismember 50 limbs, and the Surgeon trophy will pop on dismembering 500 limbs. You get the Wishbone trophy by ripping off a dangling limb using Kinesis. Gross. And the Raise the Stakes trophy when you pin an enemy. The Freeze trophy has you use stasis on 50 enemies. Backbreaker will pop when you kill 10 enemies with a stomp attack. The second and final gold trophy maxed out is for fully upgrading all weapons and equipment. Front Towards Enemy pops for surviving the shooting gallery. Z-Baller has you completing level 6 in 0G basketball. For the Brute Force trophy, simply kill a brute. For the Exterminator trophy, you need to kill the Leviathan. And the Get Off My Ship trophy will trigger when you kill the Leviathan Remnant. For the final boss trophy, Mindless Prey, Isaac needs to kill the Hive Mind. From there, we have trophies seemingly linked to these new side quests added to the game. You get the Full Clearance trophy when you create the Master Security Override, the final Regeneration trophy by discovering the Hunter's origins, the Whole Again trophy for pursuing Nicole's investigation. You get the Marked trophy when you pick up a marker fragment for the first time, and the There's Always PENG trophy makes a return. You just need to find the PENG treasure. And finally, the Reunion trophy, which simply asks that you see the alternative ending on any difficulty mode. So a whole new alternate ending? How do we trigger it? And just how impossible is Impossible mode? And just how many playthroughs are we going to have to shoot through to finally get our hands on that platinum? We've only got a few more days to wait until we're made whole again, and we find out. Thanks for watching. We'll have a lot of Dead Space content coming your way in the next week, so stick with us here at GG Recon for all your Ishimura related guides and tips. And check out this video while you wait to find out why Dead Space Remake might be one of the scariest games ever made.